Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 5 Side Ops. We are eliminating the enemy threat, Renegades, whatever. Renegade was, of course, a guy in WCW who, after WCW kind of implied that Ultimate Warrior, who was also passed on at this point, but they implied the Ultimate Warrior was going to come to WCW and help Hulk Hogan and Macho Man defeat a bunch of jobbers that they shouldn't have needed help with, like, the late great, but not really a threat to Hulk Hogan, John Tenta, Kevin Sullivan, the Butcher, guys like that. So the Renegade showed up when they didn't get Ultimate Warrior, and the fans did not buy it, and they hated him and they booed him, and he turned into kind of a jobber. He even turned heel at one point. His career in WCW never really amounted to anything, and then the guy who played the character of the Renegade killed himself, and it was, sad. Wasn't a particularly great wrestler or anything. But this is back in the 70s, so the Renegade's still alive, even if he's not the Renegade yet, and we have been assigned him. That was ridiculous, and is not what's really happening. The actual mission here is that we are sneaking onto Guantanamo Bay, trying to capture a sniper team, a spotter and a shooter, who were active in Laos and earned the extreme displeasure of the Viet Cong and the Soviets. And we've been hired to take them out, and because at this point in his military career, Big Boss is no longer loyal to the United States, but has his own, paramilitary organization going, apparently he's down with killing enemies of the Viet Cong. The whole story here is no ideologies, no isms. He's not into capitalism or communism. Well, I guess he's into capitalism because he's going to take out the targets he's being paid to take out. He's a mercenary man. Mercenary man. I believe that was not ammo we could use, but as I take out more and more guys and try to keep it non-lethal, I'm on the lookout for trank ammo. Don't have a good vantage point to scout this place. There's probably guards inside. The reason those two friendlies are marked is based on intel I received, not because I spotted them myself. So I can't assume that because I see them and I don't see guards inside, that there's no guards inside. This place is unusually poorly defended in the main story, mostly because you have two people you need to rescue. One of them is located here, and that target is the one you're supposed to get first. So they ease you into it a little bit by making this place much easier to infiltrate than the admin building. There's, watchtower over here, but there's nobody in it in this story, and or in any of the others as far as I can make out. And it looks like it's not that well defended here this time either. That probably makes sense based on the fact that, well, there's no reason to come here as part of the eliminate the enemy threat mission. It's just kind of a bonus. But it's a bonus that I feel like going for. So, are we really hidden here? I mean, no, not really. It's actually a pretty stupid place to try to do this from. I could, well, yeah, I don't really have a good place to hide. This might really backfire on me trying to do this, but kind of vaguely in the bush here. Got boots sticking out. It's broad daylight. Probably best off just keeping as much distance between me and him as possible until he goes down. But he's heading this direction. Yeah, I don't have good cover here. Good. Very, very pleased that he finally went down. Still haven't noticed any guards inside this place. Oddly enough, I have almost never been on this side of this base. There's not much reason to come here. I still haven't seen guards, and I've approached it from like every angle now, so I'm going to go ahead and say that there's no guards in here. After all. head up here just in case there's ammo located up here. There probably isn't. There usually isn't. And the wooden ones. The metal ones sometimes have stuff inside. And there really and truly are no guards. There are no guards in this world. Can I climb up the, no. Cannot, in fact, climb over the chain link with barbed wire on top. I left them up here, you probably could. Nope.
A prisoner. You gonna help him?
It's number 2. I've never even watched The Prisoner. Or the remake. So this will actually be more annoying than anything else, folks, because I've got to,
Where are we going?
well, someplace better than here.
You get me to a phone.
It's the 70s, otherwise I'd offer you my cell.
When I hear my family's voices again. Want to let them know I'm okay.
He's kind of chatty.
Want to tell them I'll be home soon.
The game is pretty down on the whole keeping prisoners without charging them with a crime for indefinite periods at Guantanamo thing. Which, you know, in fairness, is very unpopular with people who are not American, and very unpopular with a lot of Americans, too. But there's a little part of me that is, like, disappointed that they're so one-sided with the portrayal. And there's no effort to show that maybe there's a reason that something like this would have to be in place. You know, I guess I'm thinking of, like, freaking A Few Good Men, where even though Jack Nicholson's character is the bad guy, he gets to deliver a pretty badass speech in defense of his position. One that the film itself does not agree with, but they still give him a chance to voice it. But, you know, it's like, why can't he find any legit Al-Qaeda members in these cells? I'm like, oh, never mind, it's the 70s. So, like, it wouldn't really make sense for them to find, like, the people who perpetrated the 9/11 attacks, and we've got them in here, and Solid Snake's rescuing them. But, well, not Solid Snake's big boss, but no, I mean, I'm not sure who the government was holding at Guantanamo in the 70s. But if you want to do like a conspiracy thriller kind of deal, where it's like they're political thrillers, they know things the government doesn't want you to know. It I guess in the 70s, yeah, it would make a lot of sense. I mean, in theory, it's like, who's in there? Well, JFK and John Lennon and, you know, like, they weren't really killed. They were actually duplicates where they faked the death of these duplicates, and then they put, you know, JFK and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all those guys were actually brought to Guantanamo under the question. But, I mean, yeah, you want to get in, like, crazy conspiracy theory shit, you can have a lot of fun with it. Now I'm just, I don't know, I'm talking a bunch of crap because I'm trying to fill in the space while we dump those guys over there for later extraction, because now it's time for the game to actually get interesting again. I know that we left some trank ammo unused. I probably should have placed a marker on it. We went into one of those little guard huts and found, oh, either that's a new guard or somebody is Mannequin 2 on the move. Or maybe we always knew he was there. He's getting kind of close for my taste. Because I'm not going to hit cover until we're pretty close to him. It might not be a good idea to be crawling this direction at all. We just saved, though, so the worst that can happen is we got to redo a little bit. It's actually a pretty good spot to attack him from. Poke my face out of the weeds so that they don't hinder my view. There's a rolling mechanic I haven't really gotten good at that I should be using more. Rolling from side to side, you can get in and out of cover very quickly. And it makes less noise, I believe, than what I just did, although that wasn't too bad. Check the map. Where is this guy supposed to be now? We're probably very shortly going to receive a message to say he's not there anymore. Oh, no, he's in the admin building. They're going to keep him there because it's the biggest pain in the ass to infiltrate. The guy that I captured already is usually the guy I get second, because the guy that we haven't gotten yet, if you rush, if you make a mad rush to his position and avoid getting seen, the position they show him as being in at the beginning of the game, the level, you'll find him as a passenger in a Jeep that's racing around. And if you wait for it to park for a moment, you can take him out with a sniper rifle from a good distance so that they can't quickly find you. You'll go evade the guards and hide, and it's actually pretty badass. That, or you can take him out and then Rambo your way towards the second guy. I forget which one was the eye and which one was the finger. I think the eye was the black guy and the finger was the white dude, but either way. You can take out the black dude really quickly and then kind of Rambo your way towards where the white guy was. This building is not one you can enter. I thought for some reason it was. Didn't really seem to react that much. I wonder if I hit him at all. Well, at this point we've spotted about 2/3 of the guards, and most of the guards we've spotted ended up tranked, not all of them. So we're thinning out the Marine population. It's a good thing this isn't one of those military bases where the guys on guard are obligated to report in with somebody over walkie-talkie periodically to verify that they're still on guard. If it was, man, we'd be in trouble. Any goodies in here? Some weapon I don't have. There's a motherload of guards over here. Well, there he is.
You found him. That's target A. Glass. Take him out.
Oh, man, this is going to be tough. This is not going to be easy. How am I going to get to him? I mean, the thing is that... Oh, fuck. Alright, we'll come over and investigate. Just don't...
Fire team, this is CP. Intruder on the security monitors. All units, take him out. Damn it, the target is getting away. Snake, the target is about to leave the base.
You know what? I'm going to go back to the checkpoint. I know it's cheating, folks, but boy, it's going to slow things down and make it really difficult to do it non-lethal. So fuck it. I feel worse about, like...
You're extracting one of the targets?
Kind of sort of cheating.
You can tell me why later. For now, take out his buddy.
I feel a lot worse about kind of sort of cheating in the mission than anything. Ooh, this is... I'm not quite sure where I am. Okay. That's where we were kind of crawling around over here when we got spotted. I wonder what actually saw me. Oh, the fucking camera. I heard it.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
CP, this is Delta 2. We'll investigate ASAP. Out.
That guy over there is the... I don't see anybody heading towards it. Oh, there's a guy. Well, if I stay over here, he's not real likely to see me. I might be able to get him with a trank gun, which would probably be wise. I want to get...
CP, this is Delta 2. Arrived on scene. Starting a check of the
Somebody over here.
CP, understood.
Yeah.
Check your surroundings. Out.
Okay, now they might start sending guys over here now.
All units on alert.
They're in alert status. He's running away. Everyone else is coming towards. Oh, man.
No sign of the targets. A few days back in the safety of the old base, and they turn into a couple of cowards.
Yeah, so he ran off. So the idea of luring him out with an alert status is not going to work. But he had so many guys with him, it was going to be really tough to trank him anyway, without... Because you trank guys, they do notice when the guys next to them get tranked and respond. Although in this case, maybe I'm proving it wrong. Somebody over here kept seeing
CP,
me.
this is Zulu 4. Heard a noise just now. Approaching to investigate. Over. This is CP. Understood. Be careful. Out.
Running really low on trank rounds now. But gradually eliminate everybody at the base.
This is Delta 6. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over.
This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post.
That's him. That's actually him. Oh, I thought I got him in the head. Gotta get him in the head. That's perfect.
Zulu 4, this is CP.
He came back.
Sit rep. Do you copy? Come in. We have a situation. All units on alert.
Found him. Don't let the targets make it out of there.
Gotta go down. I know I've hit you already. Okay, excellent. Wrong guy. Not you, soldier. You.
You're extracting the target?
Yeah.
I guess you can either stick him on the chopper or move him outside the mission area by land.
I gotta stick him on the chopper. I got other guys to rescue. Shouldn't have run. I shouldn't have run. Now who's looking at me? Oh, there's new guys?
CP, this is Delta 3. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
Guys keep changing their routes. Do I at least still have my 2 prisoners over here that I extracted? I don't want to go back into that base. Especially because there's guys moving around over there again now. Okay, good. They're both where it's safe. We just got a checkpoint, but I'm now deathly afraid that there's going to be guards down here who weren't there before. Seems like new guys have been teleporting in recently. Well, so far we're okay. Looking good. Yeah, Master Miller does not get what we're up to here. But frankly, there's no other way for me to finish this mission without getting killed. So even if they're going to get killed later, as far as I'm concerned, somebody else can handle that.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
So they're going to give me a shit score based on the fact that I took too long. But as far as I'm concerned, we put about half of a military base to sleep. We extracted 2 prisoners, and we got our 2 assassination targets out alive in our custody, so they can be, you know, we can hand them over to the Soviets as a gift. Now, in the real world, if somebody hired you to kill them and you handed them over alive, they might not be that happy. It might be like, well, we can't kill them. That would be an act of war. You were supposed to kill them. Don't know, but I mean, we can interrogate them now.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Find out where the guy got those sweet shades he's wearing.
This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
Alrighty. Extract a couple prisoners in case the Soviets want to kill them.
Target on board. Leave the rest to us.
The idea of a helicopter could land this close to a marine base without being noticed is a bit ridiculous, but
Roger that.
so is the whole Fulton thing, and they're going to bring that into Phantom Pain. And I'm happy about it.
You're extracting the second target. I guess you can tell me why once you're back at the base.
I'm a nice guy, okay? And there's nobody here to even attack us. Sorry, CP, we're all taking a nap right now. I guess that guy got back up at some point. I can't wait. Look at the beautiful, clear ocean. Man, sometimes I wish I was a pirate on the 7 seas. Oh, well. Mayor Mavan is probably a jerk Templar asshole anyway.
Mission complete. Great work, boss. I know our clients are
I got a
gonna be
horrible
more than
score for time, but it
satisfied.
wasn't negative. Rank B. Pretty big bonus for rescuing the prisoners. Lost some points for the retry. I only got 1 retry? I thought I had more than 1. Oh well. 300 points for the retry is not too bad. No bonus for reflex. Both targets recovered was a big bonus. But at almost an hour to do it, by the game standards, it was just too slow to give me a good score. But no kills. Only there's a bonus of 2,500. Not really all that much. I don't know what to tell you. But you know, you can't just worry too much about the game scoring system. And I mean, in my mind, yeah, I had to do a retry once because I goofed. But got into the base, didn't kill any Americans, even extracted those 2 alive. Let's see what he has to say about it. If it's any different when I don't kill them. The eye and the finger had voice acting? I guess they did. It's true, they did. One of them said something about, hey, wake up. Yeah, anyway, no. Good job. Anything to say? Master Miller?
We searched the 2 targets you recovered. One of them had a glass eye. The other, a prosthetic index finger.
Oh, neat.
Looks like all the therapy and drugs couldn't help them forget the war. They resorted to self-mutilation.
Are you
But
sure
you
that's
can't
what
cut off
happened?
your name. Just like us. They were human.
Okay, so that's a blocked scene. I really don't know whether somehow my recordings got that because I'm using an external recorder. I hadn't really thought about that. Guess I might as well find out now rather than when I actually try to do the actual story missions. But I'm going to call it a video here. When we come back, folks, there will be more of this. The only thing that's left is the one where we take out the anti-aircraft installations. So if that doesn't slake my Metal Gear thirst, there's not a whole lot more LPing I can do. Because I've got to finish Peace Walker before we get on to Ground Zeroes. And it's kind of weird, having watched gameplay videos of the Phantom Pain, I'm all excited to use the Fox engine and play Ground Zeroes. It's like, yeah, I gotta hurry up and finish Peace Walker. It's like, gotta hurry through a game that was a full-length game meant for you to enjoy it, but I want to rush through so I can play another game, which is very, very short. Silly, I know. At any rate, thanks for watching, and tune in next time for the last of these missions. Haven't done Deja Vu or Jamais Vu on the PS4, but you guys already saw me do it on Xbox 360. So the last of these side-op missions is to take out the aircraft installations, and I hope you'll watch me do that next time. Bye-bye.